Nicholas Prosper, an 18-year-old from England, made headlines for a deeply troubling act when he allegedly murdered 3 members of his family. Before this tragedy, he uploaded a video to social media where he connected his actions with themes and characters from Telltale's The Walking Dead video game series, a move that bewildered many and sparked a discussion on the influences of media on vulnerable individuals. In this video, Nicholas expressed a profound connection with the survivalist and often brutal scenarios from the game. He mentioned feeling chosen by a character, suggesting a psychological or emotional alignment with the game's themes of survival in a lawless, zombie-infested world. This video, where he discussed mutilating someone's face akin to the game's graphic violence, served as a chilling prelude to the crime he would allegedly commit. The act of killing his mother, Juliana Prosper, and 2 siblings in such a cold-blooded manner points to a significant psychological disturbance. The methodological nature of the crime suggests premeditation, aligning with his video where he seemed to justify violence through the lens of the game's narrative. This event shook the community, leading to widespread horror and debate about mental health, family dynamics, and the impact of violent media. Following the incident, social media platforms like X were flooded with reactions. Users expressed shock, trying to understand how a young person could reach such a point. Discussions ranged from the influence of video games on mental health to calls for better mental health support for youth. Some posts analyzed the video for clues into Nicholas's state of mind, drawing parallels to how characters in The Walking Dead face moral dilemmas and often resort to violence for survival. From a psychological perspective, Nicholas's case might be studied for how deeply individuals can internalize fictional narratives, especially those involving survival and moral ambiguity, like in The Walking Dead. This could suggest a blurring of lines between fiction and reality, perhaps exacerbated by personal crisis or isolation. His identification with game characters, to the extent of acting out their scenarios in real life, points to a severe disconnect from reality, potentially fueled by underlying mental health issues. Legally, the act of murder is unequivocal, leading to legal proceedings that will likely focus on his mental health at the time of the crime. Ethically, this case reignites debates on content regulation in media, mental health checks for individuals, particularly in the youth, and how society supports those showing signs of psychological distress. While most consumers of violent media do not commit such acts, cases like Nicholas's fuels discussions on societal responsibility towards vulnerable individuals. Nicholas Prosper's tragic story opens up a broader conversation on mental health, media influence, and the boundaries between virtual and real-world violence. His reference to The Walking Dead in his disturbing video serves as a grim reminder of how deeply individuals can internalize fictional narratives, especially during times of personal crisis or mental distress. This case underscores the need for understanding mental health issues, the potential impacts of violent media, and the importance of community and family support in preventing such tragedies.
On June 30th, my sister decided to make the only correct choices in episode 1 of season 1 of The Walking Dead games, and for that her face will be mutilated further than necessary. I also recall a video by Living Echoes on YouTube, Best of Lee and Clementine Definitive Edition. It was a compilation, and he decided to kill Larry in front of Clementine, and then I later learned he decided to kill the St. John's in front of Clementine. I am the chosen one, chosen by Clementine. I am guided, as Christians are guided by Jesus Christ, and there will be no more killings of Larrys in front of Clementine, no more killings of St. John's in front of Clementine. And overall, Clementine's content will be preserved, maximized. That's the message I want to give out.